All right, we are almost ready. I'll tell you what, last minute. It's always things that happen last minute. And boy, do I got a last minute story for you that could have repercussions on the rest of this evening. At least the live stream, anyway. But we shall see if it really does or not. It may not have any repercussions at all. Not really sure. But why does that look so steamy here? Let me clean this up. I think it's up in there somewhere. Okay. To me, it just looks a little fuzzy. That's not bad. Not really. Okay. That'll have to work. Okay, let's see if we... I'm looking at this thing, and you know what? My drawing looks more like an Asian carp than a rainbow trout. Just being honest, you know. But it's something like that. It's an Asian rainbow. How about that? It's an Asian rainbow trout. Let's go with that. Somewhere in the middle, like me. But anyway, let's see what we got here. Hey, what's going on? Michael S. Dad Carves, the artist formerly known as Aiden Fletcher. Well, you know, guys, glad to see you. Be sure and hit the like button. We are going to carve a trout. But I got to tell you guys, because you know me, I'm a little whack. I get in a hurry. You know, probably just accepting that I'll have some ADHD qualities. So last minute, it was like 4:50 or 4:48, something like that. Like, oh, I forgot to put fuel in the sauce. So I didn't have to mess with it when the live stream started. And so I took both the caps off, and I immediately started putting oil in the fuel. I don't know what's going to happen. I dumped it out on the sawdust over there. And, you know, after the mad dash, oh, my God, what'd I do, you know? Anyway, so we're going to find out. I did fire it up, and it did seem to run okay so far. So hopefully the gasoline, I have that cleaning effect of washing it on through. Let's see what we got. Hey, Plywood, what's going on, bud? Glad to see you in there, too. Heck yeah, guys. Just be sure and hit the like button. And I'll get it fired up and start pulling the lines out of it. And hopefully this thing will stay running. But if it don't, you know, I mean, you'll know why. Yeah, at least a little smoky. I expect it to be a little smoky. Tell you what, it's smoking. Not quite like a diesel truck, but it's smoking. So far, it just seems like it's a little more smoky is about it. Let's see what we got in here. Hey, Susie Q, the Electric Whittler, Lori Keller, what's happening? Dad, glad to see you in there. All right, guys. So, I don't know if you guys remember, it's been about 3 months ago I made it one of these. It was I didn't go all the way through. It was reliefed in, just kind of dip down. And I thought that was kind of hard compared to going through. Well, that thing's sold, and I got to make another one. So that's what this one's going to be. It's going to be dipped down in there. Anyway, seems like it's all right. It's just blowing a lot of smoke. You know, it's pretty fun. The way it goes, right? Heck yeah, so basic shape all except for the bottom, which I'll have to dig that out when I get it around there to the bottom. But anyway, just keep cutting that dude out. And I'm going to focus on digging that down deeper before, because I want that fish to come out as much as I can. So kind of angled in and just dig out what I can a little bit at a time. That's what I'm after. Well, that's looking pretty good. The only thing I can say is this chainsaw smoking like crazy. It is what it is. That's what happens when you're stupid. Or another word for it would be stupado. Stupado, that's a little Spanish lingo for you. popping in there, be sure and hit the like button. We're carving a fish named Barbara. It's a very nice fish. Be sure and hit that like button. We sure appreciate it. So, top-wise, I do want to take this corner out a little bit more. Of course, it's a little more difficult than that, or, you know, to get it reach up there from the way I'm doing it. Maybe I'll do that with the big saw. But, hey, that thing seems to be running just fine. Can't complain. And last week, it was acting up. It was, oh, what was it? It was something. I figured it out. I can't remember. Okay. Oh, come on. I'll have to wait for the bottom until we get there. Anyway, I can start taking some shape out of this thing. Look at me. I'm just already covered. Already covered. I look like I've been eating a chili cheese burrito. Stains on my shirt. Now, like I said, if you just passing through here, be sure and hit that like button. Let's see who we got here. Hey, Mark, what's going on? Millie Maple, Matthew, Night Owl, the artist formerly known as Aiden Fletcher, the Electric Whittler, Dad, Rhinestone, Susan, Michael S. Awesome. What a crowd. All right, y'all. We'll get going. I'd say somebody's thumbing through here and they're going, you know, man, we should try to get a hold of this guy with that saw. He probably knows how to hide the bodies. Anyway, be sure and hit the like. It's a pretty nice dig out. I'm having fun with it. Be sure to hit that like button. What's going on, Runic? out the smoke. Okay. So I'll stop, take a look, and see what I could thin out more. And it looks like I could thin this part of the head. Needs to lose some more material. And yeah, then flip it out and dig the tail out. Well, or not, I think it's looking pretty good. Here, turn it. I guess I. Whoa. Oh, man. I'm tearing everything up. Okay. Here. There we go. Did I ever tell you guys I'm accident prone? Let's see if I broke this. Yeah, bar lock, so that's good. All right. That did what that was supposed to do. Yeah, I think everything looks all right. But anyway, so I'm looking at that and thinking I need to take more out of here, off the head there, see what we got. Man, let's see what the like situation is. Boy, we could sure use more. Hey, Urban, what's going on? It's fishy, man. Heck yeah. Okay, clean this dude up. It is what it is, though. I mean, it's super nice, and I couldn't blame people for getting outside today. Hit me. I think it'd be a good idea if I went ahead and put more fuel in that now. Keep that fuel, keep it fueled up so I'm not burning as much as that oil at one time. Probably makes a lot of sense. I don't know. Just trying to think out of the box. You know, it'd be a good idea. It just seems like smoking more longer runs, which makes sense considering some dummy dumped a bunch of oil in there and it's probably running on like a, I don't know, a 25-to-1 mix or something like that, but that's the way it goes. So to thin it out, I'm going to put more fuel in it, and I'd say it won't smoke as bad now. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's definitely worse than normal. But it's running, and how can you complain about that? It is running. Okie doke. I'm gonna flip it around and do the tail side. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I think it looks better than the first one I did. The first one was kind of dipping down into it to get it though. So it was a little different carving. Similar, different carving. But that one, somebody owns it now, and we got to make another. Trout sell, at least around me. And I mean, trout ain't even like the big fish around me. I mean, it'd be bass down here and walleye, but they put trout in the creeks, and you know, a lot of people do like trout. So you know, I like eating them. I like cooking them too. I don't mind them for no, even for the little fish, man. They really, even the little ones, man, they really put up a fight. Let's see what we got there. All right, be sure to hit that like button. Appreciate you guys being in here. Who we got? Runic, the Electric, Whittler, Night Owl, Rhinestone, Suzanne, and somebody became a member. I'm not sure. I can't read that, who that is. But the Electric Whittler. All right, glad to see you in there. Who became a member, guys? I can't read that. It's like a little dot, and I don't reckon. Hey, Dylan. What's happening, buddy? Oh, another Josh. Well, we'll take that. We like Joshes. Heck yeah, Joshua. Man, we're becoming a whole tribe of Joshuas. And even Michael S. We changed his name to Michael Joshua S. Just so you guys know. Be sure to hit that like button. I'll tell you what. I'm looking at this and I'm like, I could sure make this a little easier for myself than I did. Wouldn't you guys agree? Here. Let's do this. Okay. Yeah, let's try it like that. Get it more in the picture. Heck yeah. There you go. I'll bet you. You know what? There's a shine. Let me see if I can't get rid of that shine. Just sun coming through the window. See if we can't fix that. A little bit. That ain't bad. Heck yeah. Let's see what we got here. All right. All Josses get a 15% discount. I like that. Pretty good stuff. Okay. Let's dig the tail out. Yeah, you can see it. Okay. giving it a shot. Be sure to hit the like button. We got us a third. Finish that corner, and I think it's due to be about ready to sand. I think so. I just like him. He's looking nice. I can't complain. I think I like him more than the last one I made. And these things sell. I mean, that's the heck of it. People like fish-related stuff. Every largemouth, every walleye I've got. Whoa. Man, I'm telling you, I got to tighten that up. And just getting a lot of things wrong here. How about that? Let's see. Okay, try that again. Let's try it again. Okay. All right. I'm not sure what's going on. That keeps popping out. But anyway, I know what it is. It's a 5-year-old El Cheapo jaw vise, and it's wore out. How about that? Because I use it so much. Also got, after I finish this fish, I want to paint the nose on the Creation Dust 777 bearer he made us. And because I got it nice and burned, it just needs the nose and the eyes painted. And then a little white streak on the eyes. I don't know if I'll get to that today or not, but I can definitely get to the black. That ain't no problem at all. But I'd like to get that done. Big go in my group of stuff that needs clear coated so I can put it up by the house. And that way we can look at it. Like other people buy chainsaw carvings. Well, I actually have one we can look at. Somebody else made it. How about that? All right, fix that thing. And sand what I can, including the fish. But I don't know. Usually I'd say on YouTube that stuff looks better on camera than it does. But this thing's looking pretty good, and it doesn't look good on the camera at all. But anyway, if you're just popping in, be sure and hit the like. Hey, Ray, what's going on? Dad, Rhinestone Suzanne, Michael S. Creation Does 777. Quite possibly the best chainsaw carver in the world. Here, look at this thing. Josh, I got it burnt. And I'm going to paint the eyes once I get done with the... Hello, everybody. My name is Little Joshua. There's all kinds of us Joshuas here, but I'm just another one. Just so you know, I'm not your average, ordinary Joshua, though. I'm a little smarter than those guys, And I can smell you. Okay. All right. Anyway, let's set this thing over here. Oh, man, this stuff is heavy. Gotta start cutting holes in the middle of it. So, yeah. Just see whatever dumb idea I can come up with. Oh, mask. It was over there last night. Yep. Okay. Drink some coffee. Pull this mask out. Mm-hmm. I needed the coffee cup that cat got me today. And I got sawdust in that cup. It's just a regular cup. Where in the heck? I can't find the. There it is. I was getting ready to say I can't find the zipper. Man, that'd be really bad if you had to pee. Okay. Especially after a 6-hour car trip. You drink a gallon of coffee. Man, that'd be tough. All right.
Luke, I am your father.
All right, so let's challenge the attentiveness of the audience. Does anybody remember what this fish's name is? Extra points if you do. Okay, let's see. I'm watching. I'll turn around and check. Heck yeah. Barbara, that's right. And who is the winner? Go figure. Michael S. Superfan is the one that knocks it out of the park. Barbara, that's right. Hey, a night owl, man. Aiden was close. Bob or Barbara? It's Barbara. I mean, and it would have made a lot more sense if it was a bass, wasn't it? Barbara the bass instead of Barbara the trout. I mean, it's just not, just don't have a catchy ring to it, does it? I mean, it's the way it goes when you're stupid. It's just the way it is. Okay. Maybe I'll make a bass next time. And I'll make a bass and we'll name it Terry. Terry the bass and Barbara the trout. Boy, there wasn't no work meeting in that. Yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, in case y'all didn't know, I have a engineering degree. I got an engineering degree from DUM University. It's kind of like the U of M University, only it's the D of M University. It's kind of the same thing. The DUM University, you know, the dumb, and then the University of Michigan. They're kind of in the same. Hopefully, Dylan's in there to hear that. All right. So I kind of felt like a jerk today. Rhinestone Suzanne was in watching Runic Workshop, and they were talking about LSU or something like that, and I said hopefully LSU never plays OSU, and I was kind of baiting them along, and Runic said, "Man, careful, there's a lot of Cajuns in here," and then Rhinestone Suzanne paid a compliment to OSU about the game, and I felt like a jerk because I was going to tell her if OSU was playing LSU, then LSU would stand for Loser State University. But anyway, let's see what we got here. Bear Mountain Chainsaw Carving. What's going on, buddy? Glad to see you in there. Heck yeah. I don't know if you noticed, but I went out of my way to tell people they need to check you out today. All right. If you didn't, check out my posts. All right. I'm going to keep saying them. Shut up and get to work. And yeah, Susan was pretty decent. I didn't get but look, Susie, I couldn't hold that in forever. I had to share it with somebody, and I didn't want to hurt Runic's feelings either. At the time, you were very gracious about the Buckeyes, but I'm sorry, I'm a jerk, so I had to share it. Okay, all right, let's keep going. nearly so bad. Needs cleaned up down here, so I'm gonna go ahead and flip it and do that. And then I'm gonna take, like there's a hole back here. I can't really get to that, but I can dig it out with a burr. So I'm gonna take a burr and go around the edges, kind of define it, and then dig out any of them places I can't get to. So I don't know. It just seems like the right thing to do. I think it's about time to buy another one of these. Well, I don't think I'd buy another one of these. How about that? Nah, I mean, I can't say anything about it because this thing set out in the, when it comes right down to it, it's actually been pretty good. Because I bought this in 2019 and then it mainly set out in some really crummy conditions for about 3.5 years before I took this back up again. It set out in the lean-to and about half weathered, so I can't really complain, especially considering how much I've used this thing. Hey, if you're just joining, be sure and hit the like button. Daryl, man, glad to see you. Another awesome member of the channel. See who we got here. We got all awesome members of the channels. Perry Lowe Jr., the carving wizard. What's going on, buddy? Glad to see you. We got Creation Dust 777, the best chainsaw carver in the world. The Electric Whittler, the only electric whittler. After all, there are all kinds of electricians, but only one electric whittler. Possum, what's going on, my man? Glad to see you. Heck yeah. So I gotta dig that stuff out with a gouge before I or not gouge, burr, a bit burr. I gotta dig that stuff out with a bit burr before I do any more sanding, like with the finger sander or anything like that. So see if I can't clean this up a little bit. pointy bird up in there, but I don't know. That kind of digs out the edges. I just think it defines it pretty well. But anyway, we keep going with the pointy bird. Let's see what we can get. There's a lot to do with this piece. Yeah. And a lot of detail can go in there with this one. Not too bad. Yeah, let's see. There's things popping up there. Hey, we got up to 40. That ain't too bad for Tuesday, and really there's a lot going on. And the weather's super duper nice. Now I think Thursday will be good, just the opposite of last week, because it's gonna be back to like winter weather, at least where I'm at, by Wednesday. Alright. Start putting some I'll pull ladder line through and start putting some lines to the fins on there. I think it look pretty good. It's not too bad. I mean, he's kind of like Asian carp trout, if that makes any sense. I don't know. Yes, no, maybe. Can I do it this way? I can try. That's right. Yeah, it's just hard to pull out like that. Okay. Okay. Huh. I'm gonna have to change it to do the. I mean, I want to. That was hard enough. I need to change the roll. It says going the other way. It's gonna be easier, like downhill. Like like the fish is swimming up. How about that? Let's try that. See if we can't get him. Or get a good bite on him somewhere in there. Yeah. All right. Maybe. Okay. I don't know. Something like that. Let's see what you guys got. Hey, Last Breath Woodworks. What's going on, buddy? Rick Smith. What's going on? Uncle Twiggy. What's going on, Twiggy? Glad to see you in there. All right. Okay, guys. I keep pulling these lines, but I think this will be a little better than what I was just doing, especially with what I got left. Man, I was working myself. So I really think this is probably going to be my best Asian carp carving ever. It's looking pretty good, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, silly guy, silly guy. Mm-hmm. I gotta help her get out. Make sure she don't back over me. Come on back. You got it. Keep coming. You good. Hopefully you can get my sound. Okay, hopefully she didn't steal my sound. Can you guys still hear me? Let's see. Let's hope so. Let's see. Yeah, I don't even know how to do that either, Twiggy. I haven't figured it out yet. Been on here a year and a half, and I don't even know how to do it either. Okay. All right, I'm going to keep going. Y'all, if you haven't hit the like yet already, be sure to hit it. Okay, I'll keep on keeping on. Don't stop believing. So I'm not thinking that, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to burn this thing because it's so wet. I mean, you can see where you see that there is water that I'm literally pushing out of the way. And that's just cottonwood the way it is. Think back in the wintertime when I was carving this stuff, and sometimes that water would be frozen in there. So I never really thought of it this way. But if you think about it, I was ice sculpting. You know what I mean? If it was frozen. So when I was back carving back in the wintertime, and of course it's technically still winter. Let's see. Heck yeah. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Thumbs up if you can hear me. Thumb, thumb, thumb. Make sure she didn't take my sound. Oh, it's beautiful trout box. clean that eye up. Might be able to do that with this, actually. Alright, I'm going to drill an eye hole. I'm just going to give it a plastic eye. I like giving the fish a plastic eye. Especially that size, it's about right for it anyway. And then see if I can't burn some of that fuzz off of it. But it looks pretty good. I mean, you know, it's art. Appalachian art shouldn't be perfect, but it should be wonderful. And it's wonderful, in my opinion. Who might, but I think it's great. Okay, let's see. I grab the drill. Yeah, boss lady had me hanging some stuff there last night, and I had this thing turned down all the way. Had the chuck turned down all the way, and it was still stripping the screws out. That's the way it goes. There's that. There, that'll work for that. Now I'm gonna pull this thing over here and get a little more centered and see if we can't burn it. Clean it up. I don't know what the final, whether I'll paint it or. I kind of doubt it because the last ones of these, the last two of these that I've made that were relief like that, I just burned them and didn't have any problem selling them. Eventually somebody bought them. And the way it goes, people like it. I mean, it's definitely cool art, you know. We got a lot of those, all just cabin types. These guys will build 5,000 square foot houses and call them cabins. And so we got a lot of them types around. I'm gonna need 2 burns. I'm gonna burn, use a finger sander, hit this fluff that's on the feathers or the wings. No. Are you kidding me? I've called the fins. I've called them feathers. That's, yeah, like I said, that's what happens when you're dumb. Trying to think and do and whatever, they're all at the same time. I'm just not capable of it. How about that? I'll tell you what, before I do that, let me take that finger sander and run across the fins one more time. Try to clean them up. Try to get that fluff off. Most of it's off, but there's still some on it. We'll see if we can't fix that up. But it's looking pretty good. I'm happy with it. And really, I need to make like 3 or 4 more, so I don't have to make none the rest of the year. And then go into making bass, make 3 or 4 bass. That last thing we did in last year, I had 4 fish and sold every single one of them. Well, no, we didn't sell all, but it was big and expensive, so that was kind of understandable. guess I don't want to do them edges until I get the fish final burn. But that helped quite a bit. I think it looks pretty good. Not too good, not too bad. I might come back to it with more burn, but it's just so wet, it's not burning evenly. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can't take that finger sander and clean that scruff up. And then I'm gonna paint the nose and the stuff on this bearer. Alright, I can't do that bottom without taking it loose, but other than that, I'm going to be done with it for now. And clean that little bit up right there. Get that thing dry. Man, is it wet. Wet. So anyway, that's what you got. And of course, if you like what we're doing here, be sure to subscribe. How about that? All right. Set this thing in here with all the other stuff that still needs finished. Just pretty much everything. I got a huge pile of stuff that's not done. All right, let's paint the eyes and the nose on this guy. And maybe I'll talk to us again. Hello, everybody. My name is Billy the Bear. I'm having a good time today. Just wanted you guys to know. Whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-doo. He seems pretty happy, doesn't he? Can you even see the head? No, it's not very good, is it? Here. Let me put it back over there. We'll just move this in there. How about that? Kapow. Shazam, Shazam. All right. There's that. I got to plug that thing back in too because the battery's getting low. How long have we been on here jacking with that fish anyway? Let's see. What have we got? An hour and a half, man. Uh-oh, baby kisses. Heck yeah, look at that. Oh, I sure appreciate you. Well, I'll tell you, between me and Grayson Dust 777, we really appreciate you. You always are giving us money. I mean, how could we not? Hey, and she had on there, baby kisses, did you carve that bear in the barrel that you had on there today? Let's see, bears like fish. Yeah, that's right. Poor Barbara. Gonna end up being like chicken, ain't she? Yeah. Yeah. Who carved that? I'm curious, baby kisses, if you did that or if one of your relatives did it. Let's see. Boy, I sure appreciate that. Let's see. Okay, paint the nose and you can't really see it. I mean, it's too high. And I'm not sure, there really ain't much I can do about it. I'll find some way. I mean, hey, just imagine a world where you see a fat annoying fellow painting eyeballs on a bear and a nose. Okay, does that make sense? Oh, that's so cool, though. Thanks, baby kisses. And whoever become a member, another Joshua. I didn't know who it was. I mean, I can't see it. I know the logo is white, but it was too small on the phone for me to see who it was. Their logo was too small. But I'm having a good time. Man, that looks good. I'll show it to you guys once I get it done, because I understand you can't hardly really see. I mean, I guess you can kind of, sort of, but not really. That looks really good. This is one of the things I gotta say that, well, I seen Josh do it at Michael's house, and it's not appreciable on camera how much as soon as you paint these bears' eyes, how much that one eye, I had that one eye done, and how much that's bringing it to life. And this is definitely the way I want to do mine with the gouges. I definitely want to do that, get good at it. That was something awesome thing that he taught me while he was here that day, getting to watch him do it in person. And I'm telling you, it may seem like it don't matter, but to me, it mattered. When you see this done in person, you pick up stuff you pick up little things about it. It's hard to, boy, there's a lot of dust in there. I didn't realize it. It's hard to explain. I just know I picked up a lot. One time watching somebody else in person. Which, speaking of which, I don't know if anybody's interested in this. I mentioned this to Grayson Dust. I don't know if he can do it or not either. But I will tell you guys all this. The boss lady and I have decided that we're going to go to Ridgeway and try to go there that Saturday and check that out, because that'd be really neat. I think it'd be a good growing experience for us to see what professional carvers are doing. And it worked out circumstances for us. It's right there at our anniversary, and it's not it's a 26 year anniversary. So it's not like a super special date compared like a milestone date or anything like that. So she wasn't mad because we weren't going to an island or something, if that makes any sense. But we talked about it and like, yeah, we could do that. You know how it is. If they don't like it, you better not do it. But we both agreed that'd be something neat to go do. Especially under the circumstances. I have ended up being in kind of in that realm. Alright, so I'm going to do the mouth too. So if anybody can do that, then and would like to meet us over there on that Saturday. It's in April. I think it's the third week of April. I think. That's what we are planning to do. Well, she's gonna love this one. So the Bear and the Boss Lady logo beaver, I call it the straight tail beaver, scared stiff beaver. It's on the porch, and I've always liked it. She's never really been a fan of it. So this guy's gonna end up going on the porch, and then she'll have something she likes on the porch. I don't want to take it in like Franklin Turtle. I don't want it split in half. It might split in half, and it does, and maybe try to fix it, and then I'll take it in. How about that? Mm-hmm. He's looking nice. The neighbors got the dirt bikes out. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Them things are loud. They're a half a mile away. And uh-oh, I got a little overdone here. I'll have to clean that up. Maybe I can make it work. Or maybe not. Maybe. I'll have to wait till that dries and hit it with a disc and clean that up. That'll look good. I'll show y'all what I got. Other than I got a little too carried away on a... Uh-oh, what the heck happened here? Last breath. Oh, man, he become a member. All right, man. That's awesome. Glad to have you. We already had you as a member. I don't know if Baby Kisses did that again or if you did that on your own, Last Breath. But either way, we're glad to have you. So I kind of jacked the mouth up a little bit. I'll have to clean that up. Man, it looks like he could use more in there. I'll do that real quick. Let's see what we got. But let me put a little more paint in that. Turn that back around. Let's see what we got. Man, that's pretty good. Yeah, because I knew, honestly, I knew he was getting ready to come to an end. And Baby Kisses had done it. Maybe she did it again, Josh. I don't know. But we're glad to have you, and you will be entered. And that's the thing for remembers. We got remembers only, not this Friday, but next Friday. Get to pick from one of three things I carved, and with the flex shaft. And whoever the winner is gets to pick, and I will send it to him. And it's pretty neat little deal. Something to show the neighbor or the members. We appreciate them because we really don't have anything we're offering other than that. And then doing that Friday show, which the very first member thing we had, everybody agreed just leave it open to everybody. So that's what we've been doing. And so I wanted something special just for the members. And so something that I carved with the flex shaft. And there's going to be one piece we give away, chainsaw carving, that we send. Also, hey, Rooster, what's going on, man? There's going to be, it kind of looked like his logo, actually, a little bit, but it was really hard for me to see it. Hey, New Beginnings, Chase, what's going on? Urban Makings, what's going on, man? Matthew, heck yeah, glad to see you guys. All right. But yeah, anyway, that's that, all painted. That's the bear that Josh made for us. And so it's ready to go. And we got a lot of stuff over here going on. This guy, I think I'm going to burn him. And actually, it's 6:38, man. I got half a mind to start burning on him now, honestly. Try to get him done. Here's one we did with just regular glue. And that is not right. It was a misunderstanding between me and Woody. I didn't understand what he was talking about, which type of glue. And once he realized I didn't get it right, he let me know. But I went ahead and went with it anyway. And he looks cute. But he needs some more burning. And then the burn kind of rubbed out on him. And he could be painted too. But right now, that's all burnt. What you're seeing is burnt. But anyway, I got the right glue, and I'll show you. He told me what it was. Did I bring that out here? I think I did. Maybe I didn't. No, I didn't. Anyway, it's a Gorilla Glue expandable foam, and we're going to find out in this one. And that's what I'm thinking. I might as well do that. I mean, you guys don't have to stick around. I don't blame you, but I'm going to leave this thing on, and I'm going to go ahead and drag this dude over and start to burn the bear. And I don't know with that one. I might stain or paint him. I'm going to sell that one. We're keeping the first one. But this one come out better anyway. And so I'm going to make this one sell. But he's super cute. There's that. You can't really see. You can kind of see him a little bit. A little bit here, a little bit there. There's a chicken out here roaming around here. I show you guys. It's the last one. And I've been hoping to get picked off by an owl or something. You know, but she just looking for something to eat, you know. It is what it is. We feed her some bread and stuff. Whatever. Heck yeah. Yeah, I guess I misunderstood him. And last breath, I misunderstood him. And now that I know, I got the right stuff. And at least I think I got the right stuff. We're going to give it a shot. How about that? I got a little piece I can jack that thing up with. I got a big piece, but man, I mean, it's like being a wrestler, carrying this over there. Ah, what the heck? Ah. Just be a wrestler. Hey, you guys get to see me put my back out on a live? Maybe. I mean, this thing is heavy. I mean, it's so wet. That cottonwood is so wet. And I'm back that off some. There we go. But I'm going to go ahead and work on burning this guy. Might as well. Initial burn, anyway. He hadn't been sanded or anything, so I didn't even sand the log on that one. But I'm going to on this one. For the barrel. But I probably won't do that today, but I never turned that on, did I? Too much. I was watching videos of other people, and I seen they using MAP gas, and MAP gas is about 3 times the price of the propane, but man, does it make a big difference. It's fast. It really burns good. This guy's got the set since, last Thursday I think I finished it, or I finished the chainsaw carving anyway. So externally it's pretty dry. And I'll tell you what, I'll never pick cottonwood again. Bark, yes. Wood, no. Because it's really, really, really heavy. It's really, really, really wet. I mean, this tree's been down since the middle of it's been down since the middle of 2023, and it's still this wet. There's a lot of flamage on there. But I'm gonna burn it. I'll probably rub it down with once it's sanded. I'm gonna put little I forgot about the paws. I want to put toes in the paws too. Man, that's crazy. All the little pieces of burn and stuff. And it's funny because this wood stinks in different places, and it just hit me what it smells like. It reminds me of fireworks. That's what it smells like. And who knows? Maybe that's what the Chi-Coms use to do that, to make fireworks with. I guess I don't know. I'm not going to try to act like I do. How about that? But the MAP gas definitely does a better job. Like I said, it's 3 times more expensive though. The same can of propane was $4.99 or $3.99, no, $5.99, and this was nat gas is $14, but it's way hotter. I'm pretty sure it's worth it. I like this guy though. I'm gonna try to make a smaller one, Nick. I was telling Baby Kisses that today. Up next is gonna be a smaller version. And she had one on there. I don't know if she made it or one of her relatives made it, but it was really cool. Another thing that Woody told me, and I did it on the first one, was he said try to cut block out of the center on the underside, and I haven't done that yet. But I could also see the value of that just because it's making so much lighter. So I think what I'm going to do is, whatever I do on Thursday, when I get done with it, I'll start working on sanding this. So I'll probably do something that's not that much sanding like that fish was. I'll tell you what, I'm going to put I got that burr out here. It's a 40 round ball, and I think I'm going to take that burr and go ahead and put the toes in, or put the pads in, the little pads on the feet. Let's see what we got here. See, carving wizard, Baby Kisses. Oh, I'll tell you what though, Baby Kisses, you would not like the smell of this. This stuff smells like fireworks. I don't know what it is. I've noticed that stupid cottonwood smell, and the bark don't smell like that. I don't know why, but man, it's not pleasant. I'll put it that way. It's not pleasant. How about that? Okay. I got to switch burrs because I got 2 bag hangers and needing 3 burrs. Okay. Not that it's going to take that long. But it's not a pleasant smell. It's just, fireworks is not a pleasant smell. And that's what it smells like to me. And I have 22 years of using tobacco under my belt. And that definitely hurt my sense of smell. Although I will say, like taste, and I'm 8 years tobacco free, and I will say it has came back. Like my taste has I really taste things a lot better now than I used to. And so that really made a difference. But okay, let's see if we can't inhale some smoke here. Sure makes it, doesn't it? I thought about putting a pad in there too, under it, but I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go with that. I think, uh-oh. Hey, it locked up for a minute. How about that? That's the way it goes. I thought that thing was plugged in. I must not have plugged it in. But, here, let me fix that real quick. That should take care of not having to worry about that. And no, it's not working. What the heck? Is that not plugged in? Oh, the phone's not plugged in. That's what it was. Charger was plugged in. Duh. Ding dong. How about that? I can't orientate your phone that way. I know. All right. Let's see if we can get that. How did I do that? Okay. Now it should at least be working. Let's see what we got here. 27. Okay. Yeah, it's working again. All right, Mark. I appreciate that, man. Heck yeah. I'll tell you, dude. It worked good for me. Let me tell you, Mark. You can't depend on yourself. And people do, and they succeed. Don't get me wrong. People quit all the time based on what the doctors say. Pills, they take Xanax, different things like that. And I was at a point in my life where I needed help. And the only help I was going to get was divine origin. With that point, at that point in my life, there was no one else going to be able to help me. And that help came by means of the Holy Spirit. And I needed help to have that thing taken away from me, so I would, smoking, so I could be able to cleanse myself of things that were keeping me unclean. And just like that, it took me 3 days of setting my dip over and knowing where it was, and not touching it. And I knew I was never going to need it again. And don't get me wrong, you will have times, I have had times, because the boss lady smokes. And she hasn't been able to give that stuff up. But she's dependent on herself. And that's why she still does it. And, I was able to quit because I didn't depend on myself. And, each his own. A lot of people may not agree with this, and you can't force it down anybody's throat. But as far as I'm concerned, I had help from my Heavenly Father, and at the time in my life when I needed it the most, and He gave it to me. And that's where I'm at with that. Haven't had the can't say I haven't had the desire, but I haven't had the I haven't had the desire to do what's unclean, and that's an unclean practice, smoking. And so many people get trapped in it, and can't never get away from it. The boss lady, she can't quit yet. She will eventually, I suppose, but she can't quit. Now she's surpassed how long I did it. I started when I was 19, and I don't know, what was 42, something like that. I was able to let that go. Yeah, that sounds right. But the thing is, you can't depend on yourself. And if you depend on yourself, and people are going to tell you mind over matter. Well, let me tell you something about mind over matter. That's man's thinking. And the way man thinks is not the way that God thinks. The way that man sees us as individuals is not the way we see each other. When we depend on ourselves, that's when things don't go our way. Or they might. You see that. So for some people, it goes great. I mean, things work out just for them. But, they got other things they're going to have to answer for. It is what it is. But if you depend on your Heavenly Father, you're more likely to have success than you are to depend on yourself or other human beings. We were never made to rule ourselves. I can't, man, off the top of my head, I cannot think of that scripture, but it says it does not belong to man even to direct his own step. Look what we've done, 6,000 years. It's going great, isn't it? It's wonderful. Everybody's happy. Everybody lives forever like we were originally intended, our original parents were intended to do. No one ever gets sick and dies. We never starve. Food just pops out of the air. I'll tell you what, one day it will. Over the mountains, it will overflow. We ain't there yet.
Okay, let me see if I can't give these guys a little bit of pan. I thought I plugged it in. Yeah, it's plugged in. But apparently it plugged in enough. How about now? Okay. I don't know if I like that or not. And it might make more sense to try to do it with a flamer brew. Because I don't think that came out that great. But I'm not going to jack with it no more. I'm going to let that thing settle on because it's going to take time to finish it. The whole thing needs sanded. You know, and the facial features put in it and all that stuff. And probably need a little touch-up burr again. And I'm going to say the heck with it for now and be happy. I think we've been on here for long enough anyway. I mean, there's other people probably wanting to live and stuff too. So, all right, guys, that's what I got for today. Hey, Grumpy, what's going on, man? I hadn't seen you, so I'm glad to see you in there. Appreciate you guys watching. And, you know, sorry, kind of boring. You know, it is what it is. Where we at here? There's this guy we made today. He come out okay, not bad for Charlie tuna. Could be better, but somebody will buy it. You know what I mean? All right, guys, that's what we got. We appreciate you guys watching. Baby kisses, we appreciate you. Last Breath Woodworks, appreciate you becoming a member. Unless Baby Kisses did that again, then we appreciate you both. How about that? And whoever else become a member, I'm going to investigate that now. All right, guys, hey, y'all have a good night. Come back when you can stay later.